Hello, this is Brian Resney, President of Resney Wealth Management. I'm bringing you an important update this week about the economy and the investment markets, so hopefully you can better position your portfolio for the rough ride ahead that we see. We've seen about a 6%, 7% decline in most of the major indices in the United States and a little bit more on some of the emerging markets over the last 6 weeks. Actually, what we're starting to see is some weakening of the U.S. economy and a little bit of a pullback in some of the emerging market economies. We've actually seen interest rates go to basically multi-year lows again, which has given a great opportunity for people who have not done the right thing with their bond portfolio to start selling long-term bonds and intermediate-term bond investments. I continue to see weakness throughout this summer, and we are hopeful that as we get into the latter half of this year, we'll start to see the emerging markets once again start to come back. And I believe you are seeing a little bit of a slowdown in the emerging markets, but you're going from 7 or 8% GDP growth maybe to 6 or 7% GDP growth, which is still excellent. And over the long term, over the next 10 years or so, it's projected most emerging economies will continue to grow at levels substantially higher than the well overly developed United States. I continue to see the possibility of more easing by the Federal Reserve, especially if our economy continues to get any weaker than it is. Unemployment obviously ticked up well over 9% a few weeks ago. Initial claims seem to be weak and continue to be weak. So at the end of the day, I hate to tell you that we were spot on in our analysis and what we were going to see as we went into this year, but I hate to tell you so, but we're going to tell you we told you so. The U.S. economy is weak. It's going to continue to be weak for a long period of time. It's going to take us many years to get out of this. And one of the primary reasons for that is housing continues to slide in value. Home prices continue to be on a multi-year decline, and I don't think the bottom is here yet. I think we at least have the rest of this year and possibly throughout 2012. And at that point, it's not going to be back to the sky with home prices. In fact, I think they'll stagnate for more than a decade. So until real estate really gets absorbed, it's going to be very hard for us to regrow this economy and add meaningful jobs, because construction is a major part of the U.S. economy and building GDP growth and also adding quality jobs. I hope you've made adjustments to your portfolio. We are ready to make some major changes to ours, primarily in the precious metals, in the small and mid-cap arena, and we are eyeing obviously some of our position in emerging market. And one of the biggest new positions we are looking to take on right now is looking at the inverse, or the opposite of what the bond market does. I continue to see rates over the long term starting to move back up, and I want to play that and have an investment in bonds or inverse side that have the opportunity to go up when basically bond values start to go the opposite direction. So there are different ways to play bonds. There's different ways to earn income in a portfolio. And again, part of that's going to be proper adjustments to your investment portfolio when necessary. As always, this is Brian Resney. Listen to my radio show this Sunday from 10 to noon. If you do have questions about your portfolio, you can send them to me via email through our website, resneywealth.com. All questions will be answered on the radio show only, as we do spend the majority of our day obviously working with clients and doing investment management. That's what people pay us to do. If you are finding that the investment advice you're getting is really not advice at all, you're not happy with the what's going on in your portfolio, and you're looking for somebody who will actively manage your portfolio and has a disciplined risk strategy in down markets, call our office. We would love to help you. Sit down with you, review your portfolio, and help you get back on track. If you're serious about your money, call our firm. We'd love to help you. Until Sunday's show, make sure you have yourself an extremely profitable day.